What's going on, guys? Good evening. Y'all doing all right? Comment in chat if everything sounds good. There's Itzy in the background, got Bulma in the background. So tonight we are going over some cars coming up for auction. I just got home about about 20 minutes ago. We just got home from the dealership. So thank you, Raymond. Yeah, we've been working on the sound, working on cameras. We got 2 screens now. I've spent a couple hundred, probably. How much we spent? Like $300-400?
Yeah, like 1 week.
Yeah, we spent about $400 in one week to try to get this all set up. Perfect for you guys. So I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got some cool tricks that I'm going to try out on this. I got some stream decks. I got some microphones. I got 2 screens right here. Well, really 3 if you see my iPad. But yeah, today we're going to go over some cars coming up for sale at the auction tomorrow. And see if we can go over some prices, get prepared. We got a big auction tomorrow morning. And I'm probably going to go live stream on that like I try to do every Wednesday. I try to live stream half the auction tomorrow. So probably around 10:45, 11, we'll go live again tomorrow morning. But let me get all situated. I need to text a couple people. Like I said, we just got home. I told people to go in live at 8:30. So going live. We'll go with some cars here in a second, but just need to send some quick text messages real quick. Get some people in here. Any more vets? Yeah, we're gonna look at some more vets today. We're gonna look at some vets tonight, and hopefully you guys can try to give me some prices and what you think they're worth. Maybe I'll bid on them. You guys can watch me bid on them. But yeah, they're running a good amount of Corvettes that I want to try to buy tomorrow. Here's my phone number. Car. And you can. But what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to tonight? Give me a call when you can. Reaching for the sky. Yeah, my dog's name is Bulma. B-U-L-M-A. That's my dog's name, Bulma. And she's a mean one. This, I don't know if you can read it. It says Peerless. They owned a laundromat for about 30 years next to our dealership. And we sold them a Corvette a few months ago, and they gave me that tumbler. I'm drinking some sweet tea. But yeah, let's jump right into it. I think I got everything situated over here. So we're gonna share my screen with you guys. Super quick and easy, just like that. We got the tricks going. I can still see y'all in chat. So here's a few cars that I've noticed coming up for auction. This one right here is a 70 Corvette. And they've ran this a few times. Probably gonna run it again. I think the guy wants $35,000 for it, but it's getting no bids. I think it brought $28,000-29,000 the first time they ran it, and he wants $35,000. Last week it brought like 21. Well, you're making lasagna, right? Don't worry about it. Itzy's cooking food, so I'm in the middle of her cooking. We got a 99 Corvette convertible that looks super nice. Look at this one. I love this color blue. I think this is probably the best color on a Corvette. Comment if you guys love this color. What's it called? Like electric blue or something like that. Super cool. And I love the C5. A lot of people don't, but I do like it. I don't know if that's stock exhaust or not. Looks like a white top. Probably white top, black interior. It's a weird color combination. Yeah, I think the white top would have been cool if it had like white interior. Yeah, that blue always sells. I know. It's my favorite color, especially on the C2 Corvettes. But interior is pretty clean. I wish it was standard. It does have the upgraded AC controls. Some of these 99s have like the old ones. Wonder if it's heads-up display. So yeah, we're going through all these cars. These cars are coming up for sale at auction tomorrow, dealer-only auction. I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Low miles, so you guys can see. Sitting in somebody's driveway. My dog's going crazy back there. You guys see? Oh, that's her. Bulma back in the background. That's her boyfriend right there. She'll probably start humping that thing in a few seconds. But yeah, real dirty in here. Probably been sitting. You guys watch that Mecum auctions? Isn't Mecum Indianapolis running this week? I have it on the TV behind me. Needs badges. You know how expensive these things are? These are like $150 to change these badges out. Neat color though, really neat color. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna make a note in here. Great car / color. Tires are good except one tire's bad or needs to be changed out. Ooh, it's a one owner car. One owner car. You see that right here where it says vehicle history report. One owner. One owner. Auto. It needs badging. If I spelled that right. I don't know if I spelled that right or not. So we got that one, and this right here is adjusted MMR. This is what they believe it's going to sell for wholesale, so around $14,500. And I don't know, it's kind of hard. I got a Corvette in my inventory. Let's see here. Right here, I have a 99 Corvette convertible, 67,000 miles, 6-speed, 2-owner car. Red, tan interior, tan top, magnesium wheels, and I haven't had any, and full bore exhaust, long tube headers, and I haven't had any luck selling it for $15,500. And it's the standard. And the color, I would rather have the blue, but this is probably better, probably more popular color combination, the tan and red, with exhaust, with headers. So I don't know. It's hard to pay that kind of money on these pre-2000 models. The pre-2000 Corvettes don't sell very well because they got electronic issues. I want to get you guys' opinion on something. Thank you, thank you. My vet that I got, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Raymond. The year is killing it. If this was like an 01, oh, I'd be so over it. I don't know. I may just buy it because of the color, but I don't know. What do you guys think this retails for? Let's find out. So what we're going to do is copy the VIN. And go to this website I've shown you all a few times. Paste it in here. And see what some comparables are selling for. I bet mine's in here. 18,000? I don't think it sells for 18,000. That's probably whoever buys it. That's probably what they're going to try to sell it for, but I don't think it sells there. Let's go highest priced. Highest priced 99 Corvette listed in the market is $32,900 with 92,000 miles. They be smoking some real good dope. All right. Oh yeah, let's try this. Show me the money. Everybody can list anything that they want, but show me the money first. I've seen them retail for 23. Yes, some do retail that high, but they got to be the right years, like you mentioned earlier. 99 is not going to do that. I sold a, I think it had 12 or 13,000 miles on it. 99 convertible, or 98, and I only got 18,000 for it, and had 12,000 miles. All right, so here's where you get some dealers where they're pricing them really high, about $25,000. You can go buy a C6 for that kind of money. Been on the market for 2 years. Been on the market for half a year. Been on the market for 3 years. So, I mean, you can price them at whatever you want. Could you bring a trailer your red one? I mean, I could, but I don't think it would bring that much money if you're talking about my C5. I don't think it would bring that much money.
You can hear the cat.
Oh, yeah? You can hear the cat meowing in the background. That's Itzy's cat. I don't like cats that much. Now that C5 I have is not mine, by the way. It's on consignment. We do a few consignments where we sell people's cars for them. That C5 is not my car. It is on consignment. I did try to buy it, but we could not come to an agreement. And I'm glad I didn't, because then I'd have a lot of money tied up in it. Alright, I'm trying to get to a realistic price point. Alright, right here, 33,000 miles, 20,000. Been on the market for a year and a half, almost. 27,000 miles, 19.7. Let's see. I do want to try putting a car on bring trailer. I want to try to put my 76 Corvette on bring a trailer, actually. That's what I want to try to do. Here's my Corvette. Right here. 67,000 miles, 15,495. Let's see where that is on the lowest price. And this is in the nation, by the way. No miles, no price. No price. All right, right here. Starting off, cheapest one in the whole nation listed from a dealer is $9,500. And then it works its way up to mine. So let's see what's in between. 140, 130 miles, 130 miles, 92 miles, 150 on the miles. Here's one with 27,000 miles on it, 14,000, but obviously it's got some mods to it. 93,000 miles, 13,900, that's not a bad deal. 80,000 miles, 14,000, not a bad deal. 40,000 miles, 14,900. Still been on market. They just don't move. That's the point I'm trying to tell you guys. They don't move that quick. So I don't know. I'd say retail maybe 16 grand. 16.5 it sells for. So we're gonna come back here. We're gonna put retail 16.5 to 17K. Maybe. But I want your guys' opinion on something. Let's see how many people we have in here. All right, we got, I don't know, we got 60 views in here. I think we got 61 views. I think we got, I don't know, 17 people watching. Oh, you guys are seeing this right here. Awesome. Looks like you're staying overnight for work. I'm actually at my apartment right now, but I did just get home from work. And we're working again. We've been at the dealership for 11 hours today, and we're still working. My computer's not plugged in. Itsy. The charger's not plugged in. It's about to die. Stuff's always dying around here. Nope, not working. Anyways, I have a guy that is trying to sell me a 1968 Corvette convertible red. Exactly like this. Well, that's a 69, but I put 69. I wonder. So if you guys know anything about Corvettes, it's like this right here. It's red, 68. You got push door handle. You got a push button right here to open up the door handle. No, not charging. he originally wanted $38,000 for it, which I told him he was absolutely crazy. But what do you guys think that's worth? 68 Corvette convertible, wholesale, not retail. What do you think I should be able to pay for this thing? Supposedly it's real clean. No AC, not matching numbers. Light just went out, but we'll get that back on here in a second. There we go. Only gear with the button. Yeah, it is only gear with the button. And I think that's kind of cool. The button. My dad doesn't like it, and they are the base cars, so 68 was not the best year because they are base. But it is the first year of the Chrome Bumper C3s, so that's got to be worth something. He did message me. He said he would take $25,000 for it because I told him I'd be in the low 20s for it. I think it does retail around $28,000, but he lives halfway across the country, so it's about $1,800 to ship it to me. What's up, Junior? Action frame animations. So, what do you guys think that's worth? Now let's check out this Corvette right here. And Itzy's got to hurry to plug this in because it is in battery saver mode. Do you still have that Mitsubishi Eclipse? That's a badass car. Actually, we just sold it today, John. Just sold it today. Just sold it. Facebook. Stingrayalley. Right here, just sold, just sold. There's my dad, the people we sold it to, and that is their third car that they've purchased with us. All right, that's working.
Oh my god.
So third car they purchased, they just bought that Mitsubishi Eclipse today. Super nice car, 60,000 miles on it. All right, let's check out this Corvette. From the looks of it, I already don't like it that much. So it's gonna need tires. It's had 7 owners. That's a lot of owners on a Corvette. It's cammed and tuned. Alright, so it's obviously modified, which I told you guys that from the get-go. With the tires. These tires, 7 owners mods. Problem with that is it's passed through so many people, you don't know what's inside of it. You can already tell this is jacked up right here. That's not lined up right. It's gone through so many different hands. You don't know what's been done to it. You know somebody's raced it. Like, you obviously know that. If they did mods to it, they raced it. No doubt about it. Yeah, I know. Let's take a closer look at it. All right, so this looks like it's already a different color. This doesn't look lined up. Zoom in. Yeah, so that's definitely not lined up at all. Different color bumper. This looks faded. I want to ask you all about payments on it. It just depends on the price of the car. Average down payments average payments probably about $400 a month. Not on this, but like a regular car, like that Eclipse was $400. Yeah, it is, and it looks a little rough. Paint missing there, paint missing there, paint missing there, paint missing there. And the problem is, for me, unfortunately, is that a lot of dealers don't go through the time. And, but look, it's missing a badge there too. They don't go through the time and look at all the photos. They just look at the first photo, scan the VIN, see what the miles are, and then that's all their research. That's it. They don't actually go. This is a rough car, actually. That's all faded. This is all faded. That's not lined up. Any hot deals? Hey, Reggie. Reggie's always catching these things. Gotta get those punks to jack up to C5s. Yeah, I know. I would try to lowball him a bit. Unfortunately, hey Nick, what's up, buddy? Nick sends me a lot of Corvettes. He sent me actually a pretty good buy around there in Houston. Yeah, it does. The top's all faded right here. It's a pretty rough car. go like that, maybe $4,000. That's true. If it was under 5K, it's definitely not going to be under 5K. I can guarantee you all that. These dealers, I mean, they're crazy. They just don't look at it. That's a cool car in the background, actually. Look at that. Look at this car. So they have a classic sale coming up next week. I got C7 back there too. Does offer him 20,000, see what he does. Oh, you're talking about as far as any deals that come up while I'm talking, Richie and Reggie, I was telling everybody about the 68 Corvette. I got a guy I'm trying to work a deal on, a 68 Corvette. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a text message. 68 Corvette, he messaged me on Facebook, saw our videos, not numbers matching, 327 horsepower, automatic, no hardtop, but it's red. Looks exactly like my 71, except convertible. 68 is not the best year for a C3. He originally wanted $38,000 for it, which is crazy. This is a rough car. And I told him he was crazy, sent him some comparables, and now he's at $25,000. I offered him 21.5. He said he'd do 25. I just don't think there's much room left on the bone on that deal. Look, it's even got a, what is this, a crack? I wonder what kind of CR they did this. Yeah, they do. They do like them stock. Yeah, 20,000 would be a great price on that 68 Corvette. I still got to ship it across the country. Okay, so look, this is how CRs are so stupid. So this right here, this score, is like the condition grade. They grade it on a scale of 1 to 5. This is like a solid like 2.5, 2.7, 3. But they put it at a 4.2, which is really, really good shape. So, yeah, I know, 68, my dad's not too fond of 68 at all. Like, at all. They are the base model one, too. Miles, it reads 67,000 miles on that C8, or the C3, but it is a different engine. Alright, I'm just going to put on here, very rough car. Very rough car. CR should be... So this one's going to, I guarantee this, I don't know. This is a rough car. I don't know what it sells for. Some idiot will probably buy it for 16, 17,000. But it is very rough. Is that your pops watching the auctions in the background? No, I just have it playing in the background. I'm at my apartment right now. We just got home from the office about 30 minutes ago now. Press, yeah, only out from like 20. So I got everything set up pretty good, guys. So like, watch this. C5 maybe, I don't know. I believe miles. Oh, the miles on this is 55,000. Yeah, that's rough miles. But this is a Z06 too, by the way. So what people are gonna do when they go to the auction, they're gonna be like this, and they're like, okay, cool. Click on it. 4.2 CR looks good. 7 owners, that's a lot. No accidents, cool. I'll pay 16,000 for it. That is their research. They don't click through the photos. Paint rough. No way that silver vet is 4.2. If it was a 68 numbers matching, it'd be more, but with it being a small light kills. Yeah, exactly. And what really kills the value, it is an automatic. I know, exactly. You don't know when that thing's gonna blow up. That's why they keep swapping it. That's why there's 7 owners. They're just hot potato, hot potato. I got a crazy story. So you guys, a lot of you guys know, about my deal on my 71 Corvette, right? So my red Corvette, I had it semi-sold to a guy that lived up north, and he was trading in the car. I showed you guys the video, and then I actually posted that video I showed you guys on the last live stream to my YouTube, and it's kind of like blown up. It's got like, I don't know, 13,000 views or something like that. And I've had so many phone calls on that 71. I've had so many people stop by, which is awesome. That video just blew up. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But point of that is now I got a pretty serious, couple serious guys on it. So this video right here. Why I ruined this Corvette deal. This video killed a deal. Classic car dealership problems. I showed you guys this in the last live stream. It says 12,000, but it's closer to 13,000. So, and my dad was like, "Man, why'd you post that? I mean, you kind of really nitpicked the car." But I've had so much more followers and people call, and my phone's been ringing. But the point is, somebody saw the video, and he lives in El Paso, Texas. Speaks a little bit of English, mainly Spanish, because pretty much Mexico down here. And anyways, we negotiated price, and he was going to wire transfer me some money, and I was going to ship it to him using Nate from Tejas Transport. And so I was like, perfect. So I called Nate. I said, we got a deal worked out. I need you to book a schedule going to El Paso. No problem. Supposed to get a wire transfer last night for the Corvette. Never got it. Texted him. Hey man, didn't get the wire transfer. You still buying the car? Yes, I'm still buying the car. Super excited. My wife's excited. I'm excited. I'm going to the bank first thing in the morning today. So I was like, okay, awesome. Well, never heard anything from him in the morning. Texted him. Yeah, I'm going to the bank ASAP. Cool. Well, Nate's calling me. Hey man, am I still going to El Paso? And I was like, I don't know, Nate. I really don't know. The guy hasn't sent me any money. I haven't heard from him. And then I have Itzy text him in Spanish. And then he replies, I'm waiting for a check to clear, or I'm waiting to get paid so I can send you the money. So he's already negotiated a whole price with me, had me call shipping, and he still hasn't had the money yet. Then he said, can I wire transfer you $10,000 to hold it for me? And I said, you know what? I'll do that. Send me $10,000. I'll hold it for you to get the rest of the money. Supposed to send that to me today. Never got it. So I think I got jerked off twice on this 71 Corvette. And now I have another guy that follows me on Facebook. And he seems really serious. He's in Arizona or New Mexico. Yeah, scam. I was worried about the scam because luckily I have all of his information. I got his ID and everything, but I did have to send him my wire transfer, which that's why I don't really like wire transfers. It's not the smartest thing when you think about it. I have to give you my bank account information and then you send me money. It should be the opposite, really. But anyways, I have another guy that's in Albuquerque, New Mexico, follows us on Facebook, and I talked to him for about 30 minutes right before we closed. And he seems super serious on it. I worked him out a deal. He's a cop for 29 years, just retired, and he wanted to run the VIN number through his cop department base or what have you, make sure it's not stolen. Say it's not stolen, man. I got the title. I know the people I bought it from, but of course. So he's gonna run the VIN and may have a deal worked out on that. So maybe third time is a charm. First guy flaked out, second guy flaked out. Now number 3. So cross your fingers. Let's see. Hey, you're right, Tony. Thanks for the catch. Well, not a Z06. Actually, this one is manual. I thought I was tricked. Yeah, that Z06 is manual. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's manual, Tony.
Oh, you still have it left.
But yeah, thanks for looking out, because I would have missed it. Sometimes they do list them wrong. It's a short shift. They put a short shift in there. So all C5. Yeah, all C5s, yes, yeah. What's up, Josh? I did that with 99. I think some people get cold feet. Yeah, I do think people get cold feet on it. Oh my God, where was the ignition? Yeah, the ignition on that. The ignition on the C3 is kind of weird. I've never had one like that. You have to literally like pull the cylinder and like twist it back to get the key out. And it's not every time either. It's just random. I don't know why. My mechanic says I've never even seen anything like that. But I don't know. I've had a good response off that video I posted, and we may have that thing sold hopefully. But yeah, what do you guys think that 68's worth? You should get a car like Christine. I can't believe that 99 consignment that is not sold yet. Nice car. I know. That is a nice car. And watch, what I'm gonna do is tomorrow when I'm live streaming the auction, I'm gonna screen record this. If I can figure, oh, you guys can't see it. I'm gonna screen record this car right here, and when it sells for like 15,000, and like you guys look, here's one that sold wholesale 15,000, and they're obviously going to price it at like 18, 19,000, which is not going to sell. And yeah, I mean, this would be a cool car to buy, but it's auto, not standard. A lot of downsides to that, especially in that year. But I did buy this thing that can push a button, switch through everything. So let's check out what's next. I'm not going to buy this car. Hi, what model Corvettes are considered rare collectible? Is it telescopic steering wheel? That's a good question, Reggie. That is a good question. Telescopic steering wheel. I don't know. A car like that. I think I was pretty strong in my offer on that 68 at 21.5. I think I was, because I still got to pay $1,800 to ship it across the country. Yeah, me and you, Nick, we're spot on our prices, because I gave him my cell phone number. I said, give me a call tomorrow. I mean, if he sends me some good videos of it and all kinds of stuff, I will maybe give 22, but I still have to pay $1,800 to ship it. And that's crossing my fingers that everyth's still okay on it. Is there one that slides? My brother had one. What model Corvettes are considered rare collectible? It depends. Depends what you're talking about. I mean, who's to say? Like all the rare and collectible Corvettes now, back in the day, nobody thought they would have ever been rare or collectible. I mean, Corvettes that are selling for 100, 150,000, they used to sell for 8,000, 9,000. So nothing's collectible until the market dictates it, I guess. So there's people that are, it's Steam, Itzy's cooking. There's people that are betting on some of these C8 models and C7 models that they're going to be collectibles. And they are betting that it is. So they're paying a lot of money for some low production stuff, and hopefully it pays off for them, but I don't know. It's hard to tell what's going to be collectible and rare in the future. Like the perfect example, the 19 ZR1 Corvette, because Reggie just brought up a ZR1. The 19 ZR1 Corvettes are crazy in price. You get a super low mileage one, like manual. I mean, I don't even think they're all manual now, right? They make automatic C7, Z06 and stuff. You get a manual Z06, fully loaded, super low miles. You could pay close to $200,000, if not over $200,000 for one of those. I don't know what the MSRP was on that, but I would say that's a good investment. But obviously, you know, 67 for the big blocks, 427 big blocks, 63 split windows, you know, the basic stuff. But you get into the C3s, the LT1s, big blocks, the higher horsepower ones. Those are always good ones to get. Yeah, exactly. Big block Corvettes are the most collectible. I want a C6 ZR1 too, but if I ever bought one, I wouldn't drive it. I'd be too scared. Did I sell that Jetta? Yeah, we sold that Jetta. If there's a little button on top of the steering wheel. Okay, let's get back to looking at some more Corvettes. So this one, I'm going to probably try my best to buy it. Here's a 2005 Corvette convertible. Oh, you got two C4 Callaways. That's awesome. Dave's Classic Cars. What's up, Dave's Classic Cars? You have two Callaways. That's rare. So the cars that Dana has right there, that's like an iconic car right there. A very iconic car. You don't see those anywhere. And to have two of them, that's wild. This is not doing anything. This don't need the 01 Corvette. The 01 is a monster. So this one right here, I got mixed feelings about it. It seems like all the cars that are being offered to me are like the worst versions of the cycles. Okay, some guy's trying to sell me a '68 Corvette. All right, that's the worst of the chrome bumpers besides '72. But I'm pretty sure people would rather have a '72 than '68. Then here's a 2005 Corvette, great color, but that's the worst year of the C6. I think this one's manual, luckily, so it's got aftermarket headlights. You already got a 68. So aftermarket headlights, that makes it look good. The color is what sells me on the car. Top, I don't know, is that just dirt? Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same car that I have right now, but that's the only reason I haven't really pulled the trigger on it, because I have too many red cars right now. That's the problem. I got too many red cars. I need a different color. So if I sold my 71 to this guy in El Paso or New Mexico, one, that would free up some cash. Two, would get rid of one red Corvette to where I can just buy a convertible Corvette. All right, it is manual. So that's a big plus on the 2005 because the 05 transmissions were the same as the C5. 2006 they changed it. It does have heads-up display. You know what's a fun fact on these? You have to put them in reverse to turn the car off. You have to put it in reverse because that's how the older C3s are. So if you get a 4-speed C3 early years, you have to put it in reverse to get the key out. So they kind of came back with that in 05. Do you buy pink Corvettes? Nope, just pink smart cars. My mom's in the chat. Your live is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm an interesting guy. All right. So, standard, put in reverse, turn the car off. Pretty clean car right here. See, the 05s, they have the worst steering wheel you can get. This is why a lot of people don't like them. They don't like this steering wheel right here. Basic. That was the only downside to the C6, in my opinion, was they did not do much with the interior from the C5. Little changes, not a lot. Has a check engine light for 48,000 miles. But nice blue color. Engine looks good. LS2. Yeah, top is worn out pretty good. So in the notes, okay, so look at this. This is a perfect example, guys. This car is a 3.6, and then that C5 Z06 is a 4.2. Now, does that make sense to you guys? It does not. But look at the owners on this one. This is wild. I've never seen a Corvette with this many mile owners. 12 owners. Pass on the blue one. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm going to put lots of owners. Lots of owners. 12. Top wear. And don't get me wrong, Will. I understand where you're coming from. But I am semi-retarded. So I'll probably buy it. Top wear. Aftermarket. Headlights. Standard's the only thing it's got going for it, and the low miles. The standard and low miles is what's got going for it. Clean car. Now you guys can't see this. I'm gonna try to copy and paste. I'm just asking, trying to be funny. You know, If I had enough money, maybe. But right now, I am in collecting money mode. All right, so this is, so this has got a horrible auto check score. Yeah, exactly. It's got to be 12 reasons people didn't want to keep it, especially at low miles. But you know what's weird? You know what's weird is low miles cars usually, I wouldn't say usually, but more often than not, they have a lot more owners than like a 60 to 80,000 mile car. Like if you get cars that have like 3,000, 4,000, 8,000 miles on it, they usually have more owners than the higher mileage stuff, because Corvette guys, they want low mileage stuff. So they'll have it, they won't drive it, they'll have it for a year or two, wife gets pissed off, you never drive your car, you need to sell it, so they sell it to the next guy that has the same dream, and then it sits in their garage, they put 1,000 miles on it, their wife gets mad, then they sell it to the next guy. So, you know, you see cars with like 8,000 miles on it that have 5 owners. Alright, so let's get back to this. There's Louisiana Dub. What's up, buddy? We had a delivery the other day in the trailer with my vehicle, a beautiful 69 Corvette 4-speed. Awesome, man. That's a great car right there. Blue with white top. That's a beautiful color. Best. That is probably one of the best C3 Corvettes you can buy right there. 69 427 4-speed. That's awesome. You have like a... Do you post on your YouTube, Louisiana Dub? Or you have a Facebook or something you post your cars at? I wouldn't fix the top, Nick. I'd sell it like that. There ain't no way I'm fixing a convertible top. Bobby gets 500k subs. He can donate. Hey, yeah. If I get 500, I'll make this right here. I will do that. I will. If I get 500,000 subs, John, I'll get you a car. It ain't gonna be a Corvette, but you'll get you a car. Yeah, that yellow Corvette with the NOS was crazy that I had. All right, let's look at this history report. 12 owners. This auto check. So banks use auto check. Everybody's obsessed with Carfax. It's the same thing. Banks use the auto checks more than Carfax. I don't want to kill John. Put him on a motorcycle. Alright, so scale, they rate this on a scale 51 to 69. This one's obviously below average because of all the owners. No accidents. Car was originally from Florida, in Miami. And went to Longwood, so just all over the place. So look at this. Like I said, just within 3 owners, it had 5,000 miles on it. It had 7 owners before it even broke 15,000 miles. Made its way to Colorado. It's been all over the country. Yeah, no, 05 was not a good year on these cars. But they still bring a lot of money. Like it says, adjusted MMR, 18,000. I'm not going to pay 18,000 for it. I may sell for 18,000. I'm not going to pay 18,000 for it. Let's see over here. Let's go to this visor app. Not really. So how do you sell your cars, Louisiana Dub? Just word of mouth or what? So somebody was trying to sell this car in December.
Sorry.
Alright. Again, Itzy's cooking, so she's clacking around a lot of stuff. Alright, let's see what some of these cars are selling for this year with 40,000 miles on it. Oil because I was at that oil pump. No, on an 05. I know. Don't get me wrong. I understand 05s is a bad year, but people still buy them. Can I have the way Corvette for 10,000 if I could save up that much? Which Corvette, John? Just coming in, Bobby. why I have heard of you. I'm not a big fan of C7s, personally. A lot of people love them. I personally don't. Word of mouth, lots of repeat customers. That's awesome. So you don't have a Facebook or nothing where you post them? Well, whenever we get a lot of subscribers in here, all of you guys that come and watch all the lives, we'll all have to meet up somewhere and take you guys all out to dinner. Why I don't like C7s? Because one, now I have a pretty good memory, all right? When the C7s first came out in 2014, and people will go through cycles, I know how people are, but when the 14, when they first came out, everybody hated them. Everybody. Oh, the back end looks like a Camaro. Oh, it's just a Camaro. And they just hated it. Hated the body style. They really hated it really up to the later years. And then the C8s came out. Then all of a sudden, everybody loved the C7s because now they hate it on the C8s. Everybody hates on the new car and then likes the one that they previously hated on. But the reason I don't like them is because, one, in my opinion, the C6 is the best all-around car. Personally, I like the C5. But the C6 is probably the best all-around vehicle. And the C7 is a little bit rougher. The body lines are cool, but I don't know, just not a fan of it. They don't feel as fast. They're not as comfortable to ride in. I think they're a little bit more cramped on the inside. I like the C6 over C7 any day of the week. Oh, C6, you can modify it so much more. The LS block is a bulletproof block. I mean, it's just bulletproof. So that's why I like C6 more than C7. So my order would be, I mean, I guess the order would be if you're gonna daily drive a car,
C5.
it'd be C6, C5, C7. No, C6, C5, C8, C7 would be my opinion. If I didn't care about money that much, then probably C6, C8, C5. I'd rather drive a C6 over C8. So, I don't know. Here's some 05's Corvettes, anywhere from 20 to 25,000. But, I mean, look how long they're on the market for. Market, 281 days, 194 days, 60 days. So, I don't know. See what you guys are talking about. On the yellow Corvette wide body head, did the guy cut out the hood scoop and he put on there, or was it a stick-on? I hated that he did it. Yeah, I hated that he did that too. He didn't cut anything out. Which was the stupidest part. He just put the hood scoop on there. Like, he just put it on there and drilled holes into it. So it had no functionality to it. He put it on backwards and drilled into the hood. Did you sell the red Corvette? No, I did not sell that red Corvette yet. When you put the wide body quarter panels on the C6, it looked pretty good in the C6. Yeah, exactly. I love the wide body kits on those. C6, C1, those beasts can't beat them. Yeah, I've never had one, but they are a monster. They are a monster. They do have a Grand Sport C6 for sale over here too, which we'll take right here. So everybody watching, what do we got? 24 people watching right now. Awesome. So, quick history. CR is how, oh, you guys can't see. CR right here is how you grade the cars. Scale 1 to 5. 5 being the nicest, 1 being not so nice. Anything under 4 is like, it's okay. Not the best, but it's okay. Anything over 4 is really clean. So this Corvette we just looked at, 3.6, which just means okay. This Corvette, 04, 4.2, means it's really nice. And this car is trash. This should definitely be in the 2s. Paint missing, different colors, hood's not lined up. Top is completely gone. So you have to really do your research before you buy them. So take CRs with a grain of salt. But here is this Grand Sport. I really want to buy a Grand Sport. So this one's black. I haven't had a black Corvette since I've had my GT1, which wasn't really black because it was half yellow. If I could save $20,000, would you take $20,000 for the red Corvette ZR1? That would be a good down payment, John. That'd be a great down payment. Yeah, this Grand Sport does look nice. So let's check this one out. It has 80,000 miles on it, which I don't care about that personally. Headlights are good, which is a problem on C6s. And you know what's weird? I keep saying I want to buy a Grand Sport, and I really do. But people hit me up with the most stupidest, like, offers for me to buy one. I had a guy reach out. So, again, this is a 2013 with 47,000 miles. Wholesale value is $28,000. I had a guy offer me a 2010 with 80-something thousand miles with modifications to it that were not the best, and the car was semi-rough, and he wanted $28,000 for it. And then I had a guy offered me a 12 convertible Grand Sport, beautiful car with 9,000 miles on it, and he wanted like $45,000 for it, and I offered $40,000, which I thought was very strong, in my opinion. All right, so this is a common problem on these Corvettes. There's little bolster tears. Sounds good. Do you have a personal driver, or do you just drive something from the lot? I just drive something from the lot. I do not own a car. Not own a car. I just drive whatever's got gas in it. Whatever's got gas in it, I drive it. Let's see. Nah, I think it's just dry. Oh yeah, I do own one car. I own a pink car. I own my girlfriend's pink car I bought for her. Alright, so this one looks really clean. Looks super clean. It's gonna need tires soon. It's got an accident, so let's check out the accident. Bolster tear. Seats, trim, exhaust, dual mode, spoiler full width ZR1. I don't know what that means. Say it has a spoiler on it? It does have a spoiler. It has a ducktail. Somebody commented that, right? Got a little ducktail, I guess. Say hi to Bill Durham, please. Hey, what's up, Bill? Bill Durham, what's up, buddy? Any more IROC-Zs coming in? Love that model. That was... I don't off the top of my head. They're extremely popular. You guys seen that I bought them. I paid some good money for them too. But the turnover rate's so quick. You got an 05 Vet on your website. Well, I may have one tomorrow too. Maybe. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to buy it, but... Let's see what this accident is. So it's 2 owners, 1 accident. Do you guys watch the Mecum? You guys watching the Mecum this week? All right. So this Grand Sport, even with an accident, is a 97. So this one even scores higher on the auto check with an accident. So it has a minor. So let's see if they give any description on what it is. Was in a collision in 2018. It's in Cypress, Texas. Nick, that's right by you. Yeah, my dad watches a lot of Mecum. I didn't even know it was on this week personally. A friend of ours called us and said, you guys need to go to that Mecum. They're selling stuff super cheap. The only problem about the auctions, you got to pay 10% on top of that. Alright, so it was in Cyprus. This is all like around Houston. Damage reported. Yeah, I should stream watching Meekum. Problem is, you know, Meekum, they go on for 7 hours. Like the video I'm playing in the back over here, they live streamed it for 7 hours. I don't know how that's even possible without their cameras overheating. So, alright, let's go back over here. We're going to put one minor. Two owners. But more importantly, let's see what is for sale in the market. So we're going to do the same old deal with my website, which I showed you guys plenty of times. Come over here. Hey, puppy, yeah, you see my dog in the background? Well, that's not my dog, that's her toy. But dog's somewhere around here. You wouldn't find better deals on Marketplace most times. The problem with Marketplace is, oh, there's my dog. The problem with Marketplace is, one, title issues. A lot of people don't have correct titles, or they're selling cars that aren't theirs, or they have salvage titles. Yeah, look how much Grand Sports are up here in the Northeast. So much more Grand Sports up there. Real popular, I guess. Title issues. And then people just like want, when you buy cars from dealers and at auctions, they understand the different, there's no emotional ties. It's just, it's worth what it's worth. But when you're talking to an individual, like I spent 40 minutes on a phone call today with a guy that has he has a 2017, here's a good story. Tell me if I didn't even offer him anything, but he has a 2017 Corvette Grand Sport Collector's Edition, which I did not even knew existed. Very low production. I think it had like 900 cars, 1,000 cars produced. 2017 Grand Sport had 8,500, 8,600, 8,900 miles on, just under 9,000 miles. Bought it brand new. Sticker was 83,000 on it, and MMR on that car, excluding collector's edition, that may add a little bit of value to whoever. MMR on that car was 46,000, 47,000, and so I called him on the phone, or he called me, and I said, before we even talk about what I want to buy your car for, what do you think your car's worth? And he's like, well, I don't know. Back in COVID, I listed at 120, which that's crazy. I was like, well, that's obviously why you still have your car. So I said, I did a lot of research on your stuff, on that car specifically, that specific car. There's my dog in the background. Went through Meekum, Barrett, Bring a Trailer. Your car worth retail is around 58 to 62,000, maybe. It's probably worth a little bit less on a bad day. And he's like, well, I wouldn't even sell my car for 60,000. I wouldn't let go of it for that. And I said, well, then we're way too far apart, my friend. I said, you wouldn't even take retail value for your car, and I still got to buy it wholesale. So that's why I don't buy off marketplaces, because there's a lot of emotional ties when somebody buys a car brand new, especially. Because they're attached to it, they know they paid a lot of money for it, and they don't want to lose the money. Which, nobody wants to lose money, I understand that, but when you buy a car brand new, expect to lose some money. Alright, so right now we're looking up Grand Sports, because I want to see what I can maybe retail this one for. Yeah, he's in love with it. And that's the problem. See, I kind of wish my dad had a business that was not classics and sports cars, personally. Reason being is because they are so hard to buy from you guys. They are so hard to buy from you guys because they're your babies, and you don't want to get rid of them, and not for cheap, or what realistic prices are. How much does KBB differ from MMR? That's a good question. Let's find out. Alright, so MMR on this car is 28,000, and to save my time, I'm going to use AI. Hey Grok, what is the Kelley Blue Book trade-in value on a 2013 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport Coupe 2LT with 47,000 miles in South Texas? Trade-in value. In excellent shape. See what Grok has to say.
For a 2013 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport Coupe 2LT with 47,000 miles in excellent condition in South Texas, the Kelley Blue Book trade-in value is approximately $27,992. However, trade-in values can vary based on specific vehicle condition.
28,000 Kelley Blue Book. So MMR is a little bit higher. And that was in excellent condition too, by the way, and they're scaling this as almost excellent condition. So pretty spot on almost. Now, I don't know how Kelley Blue Book updates, but the MMR is also 30 days behind. And then I can also see transactions as well. So let me copy this. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. Paste and go. So I can see transactions. So here's one with 67,000 miles that sold for 26,000. And then here's one with 127 that sold for 14. I would have bought that. 10,000 sold for 42. 86,000, 18.5. But look at the CR was bad. So yeah, I can see the transactions and stuff. And this is wholesale. Trying to read through y'all's chats right now. Catch back up. But my computer is lagging a bit. I think it's because it's almost dead. Depends on how many months you want to pay. If your credit's good, hold on, ZL1 Corvette. How much? Alright, 26,000. 26 views. See, my computer is going all over the place where I don't want it to go. Yeah, my computer's at 9%. But, let's see here. Sorry, everything's lagging, trying to catch up with you guys. But I am going live tomorrow around, I don't know, 10 o'clock maybe. What's up, Francisco? How you doing, buddy? All right. I'd have a 30-year-old stay-at-home son that you can have. I think I'll pass on that. So, all right, let's see what these Grand Sports sell for if my computer wants to start working. So that Grand Sport we have has, what, 80,000 miles, right? So let's see.
Show them the sounds.
Yeah, Itzy wants me to show you guys the sounds. So here's one. Itzy's been in Sopranos, so. I don't know if it, I don't think that one worked. Did you hear it? No, that one didn't work.
No.
They worked earlier. I think the computer's just lagging. Sorry guys, little computer difficulties as usual, as the usual live streams go.
Shut up.
Hopefully you can pick something up while Meekum has the other deal. Yeah, exactly. That's some good thinking there, Dana. I wonder, why do lots send cars to auctions but won't mark them down on their lot? Yeah, sorry about that, Curse. It was some buffering. Well, I just did the same thing. So actually, there is a car coming up here tomorrow that I did exactly what you are talking about. Let me show you it. And I'm going to be pissed off tomorrow. Did you turn the thing off or what? The stream deck? It sounds like this. This is off.
You click here.
I did click there, it didn't work. You can wait for it, actually. Alright. I don't know what's going on with my computers.
Okay, up.
Really? Alright, how is your guys' deal? How's it sounding? Is it still buffering pretty bad? How's it look on yours? It's looking good? I mean, because it's not, things aren't even changing. Your stream deck's all jacked up. Come look over here.
Oh yeah, I can see page one responsive right there.
On what? Alright, let's see. I'm holding this phone up. I've clicked this button like 10 times by now.
Calm down, you're making it lag.
So this thing, you guys can't see it. Oh, it's frozen. Well, we are not in excellent connection, I can guarantee that. YouTube says we are. Alright, how's everything going right now? I cannot tell. When are you gonna marry that beautiful girl? Maybe when she gets these live streams right. Maybe when she gets these. YouTube errors not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such viewers will experience. So I think it's my laptop, guys. I think my laptop is crashing it. So I think that's gonna end it tonight. Really enjoying the show, but cannot take buffering, so I'm out. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, 10.